Hello there. Today was an interesting day again. Uh, I did. Let me see. You know, shit, shit. I did 4 calls, if I'm not mistaken, and I was still dialed in the script um, of this new offer that I am right now, and I was able to talk with one of my friends. His nickname Namu Namu, Namu Namu. Uh, by the way, he's from UK. I know like Namu Namu, but like that was his Discord nickname. Anyway, um, awesome man. And then now I can realize the difference because uh, I yeah, I think I told that there's this acquaintance, like now acquaintance, and like we started together, like you, me, Num Namu, and this guy, and I mean, we are kind of close back then, and like I'm still close to Num Namu because he didn't like downplay my rewards. He didn't my the little conquests that I was able to accomplish. And I explained to him. I tried to be neutral, of course. I mean, still the guy is nice. He's a good person. But I explained like, man, you know how it goes. I also told shit to him. It's not like I'm perfect, No, I mean, I told him he's a pussy, and like I still believe that. So fuck that. But like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not worth for me to just like spend my mental resources, my mental energy on that shit because it doesn't matter now. Fuck that. Like, it's useless for me now. And like, was awesome. Like talking with Num Num, like saying, "Oh man, I was able to get this offer. Like, how are you doing?" And then like, it's crazy, man, because I'm doing this thing and like there's other person that truly understands me because we both did cold calling. So like, it's something that I mean, of course you can like see the videos, but like once you do it, like it's different. Like only a person who did it will understand certain things, certain nuances. And they're like, yeah, man, like it's a shit. Yeah, man, it's a shit. Da, da, da. But I'm looking for better offers now. I'm doing more calls, and this is something that I'm not doing. By the way, I gotta do more calls because like for me now. I mean, it's still like even though like I had a fight with that guy, like I still learned a lot of things from him because I was like, no, we gotta do a lot of more calls, and then like he said, no man, like for me, he always used that like yeah for me, uh, like you do the more calls just to understand how it goes, and then like you actually practice in a real situation because it's way better. So that makes sense. I mean, even though I fight with the guy, that doesn't mean he's wrong. He's right, and I agree with him. Like man, like of course, it's good to do mock calls, because it's better. You prepare, but i- if you just prepare and like not doing the shit, like this preparement, all this preparing is useless. So like right now, my focus is completely on doing the mock calls. No, not completely, but I gotta spend more time than I'm spending doing mock calls. And then I had other call with a coach and like normally, especially about after that event, the situation with that call that I had with a coach, a fucking piece of shit, full of himself. Hate the guy. Anyway, trying to be something he's not. I'll like try to portray an image that is not true. Anyway, like, but this guy, like, I was able to see, like, he was being, like, for real, like, his problem is that he delivers too much. He gives too much value. I mean, of course, you gotta know, like, how to put your price, let's say, like, how to position yourself. But, like, for me, this is a good point because imagine if it was the opposite. Like the guy doesn't give a fuck about the customer. The guy doesn't give a fuck about really doing the fulfillment. Then that would be a problem. Like because this like he always deliver like over deliver and like this is a good thing of course. You gotta organize this in a certain way, but like this is not a problem. Like for me, that's awesome because I could see that he's really like I said yesterday. I think that right now I'm getting what is my purpose. Little by little, after a tweak, like see what I'm starting to see like what I want, and I want to help people. I want to help people, and like because like uh, from the brief experience that I had, the few experience that I had when I helped someone, I felt good about it. The person felt good about it. Like what's awesome, you know. And there were sometimes that I because that's the main thing of a business, right? You deliver a value, and this can be a product that you develop, can be a service, can be like anything. Like people will pay for it. So like yeah, that's my goal. And, like seeing that, like he's willing to deliver the thing, which is like more self development, these kind of things. Like that, he's really like concerned about the customer. That really like changed my mind. Like to see that there's good coaches and the shitty ones coaches. Like I can just generalize because of experience that I had in the past. So that really opened up my mind. Um, and we discussed so how like what should we do about the outreach and because you already got a lot of resources, a lot of things. Like the thing is just start. Um, but I don't know how it's gonna go because I still didn't get the answer from the interview. I don't know if I will pass, whatever. But let's say if they give me a positive answer, then change they ch- the plans they change as soon as there's a new information. A plan change. So yeah, I mean, I can get this new offer of appointment setting in Maldives crypto, and then everything changes. And then I I also sign up for another job opportunity, which is huge company, and if I get accepted there, also it's gonna change. So yeah, but I I know that things they're getting somewhere, you know. And then I had another call with like an old friend of mine, like same thing, like and the fun fact is like he's way more older than me, but and that's awesome because like with sales, there's a lot of young people. Normally, I don't like people that are young because I mean I'm young, and sometimes I don't like myself. And uh, the more younger people are, the more younger someone is, more are the chances of this person being a dick, being idiot, being like super confident, not super confident, but overconfident, cocky, and whatever. All the bad things of a teenager, but like in someone who's a little older. So I know younger people that don't know shit because I don't know shit. I try, but at least I try to be humble. And sometimes I think I downplay myself. Anyway, no one gives a fuck. That's something that I'm understanding day by day. Um, and okay, where? Okay, so I did this call with this friend of mine, and it's awesome, man. Like to see that I'm progressing, and like he is also, trying to find offers and same thing. I mean, he's procrastinating. I'm not gonna, sugar, uh, coat, sugar coat, sugar coke, sugar. I won't go easy on him. I know he's procrastinating. Well, let's see how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong, but and then like I got tired. Like when you really expand your energies, mental energies. But like I got tired, but like I was only think like right now I'm only thinking about sales and no, kind of satisfied. Like shit, man. Like I spent time in doing something useful, something that has value, and like, and then I had a break. Uh, lay down a little, lay down a little, start thinking. Then I got back up again. You know what I watch, right? Alex Moses contents, bro. It's good to have a coach, like yeah, like someone that is already there. So yeah, even though I didn't pay for anything, like like the things that he posted is like worth millions, like literally millions, and had a lot of great insights about that. And I don't know, because I mean, I'm still gotta finish this video, but he told about like a little bit about his history, like uh, his parents, and that his father, like he he ran from, I think Iran, and he came back to the U.S. just 1K USD dollars. Like he became successful because I mean he studied like medicine. Uh, yeah, it's medicine. Yeah, these kind of things. And like he was able to, be wealthy. And like the main point of this is that he, Alex, he has an uncle, and like the same didn't happen to him. So because he was running lottery. Oh shit, I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, um, he wasn't able to succeed like in UK, if I'm not mistaken. And like the difference is that like Alex' father, he had the knowledge, and he was able to apply that because no one can take your knowledge. I know this is a cliche, but it's true. And then I start thinking, like, I had this epiphany, like, shit, man, like, what would I do if I get back to the past, like, with the knowledge that I have now? Like, sometimes when we do that, like, we start getting sad, and I just, you know, I was like, if I could do that, like, shit, man, like the big insight that I had, it's not like something that it's not about the things that I would do. It's more about the things that I wouldn't do. That's crazy. I was like, shit, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do this, that. I wouldn't do that. I wasn't thinking like, no, I would do that. Of course, I would say, no, I would go to sales, but yeah. But most of the things I wouldn't do. That would be like a lot of shit I wouldn't do. And then I started thinking, okay, that's interesting. I didn't get sad, by the way. But then I started thinking like, shit, I have this power now. Like, if I was back in the past, I would not do this worthless shit, useless shit, this usually useless actions, and not waste my time with those people. And like right now that I'm here in this point in the existence, I start thinking, in the future, I will wish the same thing that I didn't waste my time with useless shit. So then I started, I can do this right now. So it became way more clear to me what I must do. No, just keep going and like always improving, like taking notes of what I'm doing, how can I improve. And like that thing that I told, I don't know which day I told, but uh, of tracking all your actions throughout the day, like in blocks of 15 minutes, that is really helping me because I can see like clearly. Because I always had this problem. Oh shit, I was procrastinating. And I didn't even know what I was doing that I procrastinate. But now I can see every little action that I have in the day. And I have way more control. Way more control. So I can procrastinate. And then I see like, that's the beauty of AI, because I built this spreadsheet and then I took the spreadsheet, passed to the ChatGPT, and then there I can select, okay, put in percentage how much of the actions that I did were moving me towards my goal, and how much in percentage, and how was the percentage of actions that didn't moved me, uh, oh shit, not against, but backwards. I would say, yeah, backwards, not backwards, but the did the opposite, like they push me away of my goals. And then I can see clearly because we as human beings we have patterns, right? So I have my patterns, like my vices, like the actions. You have yours and whatever. So like when you can see like clearly what you're doing wrong, because like we know we're doing shit wrong, but we don't know why we're doing wrong. And just the fact that you can see what you're doing wrong, you can think in a solution. So for me, it's way more clear now. Another thing is that I start thinking, about friendships and those shit. And man, like, num num moo, I got other friends. I don't want to say friends, but yeah, I mean, like, if a friend, by definition, oh, this reminds me of Berserk. I love Berserk. I hate that guy, but I hate that character, but his definition, oh shit. I can't believe that I'm agreeing with Griffith. But anyway, his definition of friend is someone that is equal, that has the same goals. And like, that's something that I believe. So like, if Num Num Noo, he's doing cold calling, looking for offers, and then I got like this older friend of mine that I met on school, like this guy that is just starting out. Like even though it's not like I have, you know, been talking with them for years. Like right now at this moment, they're doing the same thing. One of them already reached where I want to go, and I got one that is like we're in the same level, and I got one that is just starting out. So we're both moving directions to the same goal, basically. And like there's other that we're in the same offer, and like all of us, we are going towards the same thing. Let's say, of course, like I want to make money for different reasons than Anamnamu and the other guys, but like the the path we're choosing is sales, remote sales. It's like those guys, like if I stick with them, I will be like automatically like I'll be forced to move towards that goal, that fucking goal of being successful with sales. So why the fuck would I choose to stick around with my old friends? Because they're not my friends anymore. Because we're not equal. And I say we're not equal. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about status. I'm talking about vision and like goals, like what they want to accomplish. And most of them, if not all of them, they're choose the safe path. And again, that's not wrong, but it's not what I want. So it doesn't make sense, logical sense, if I want to achieve B, I have to walk with people, hang out with people that have the same plan B, not the people that have the plan A, which is a safe path. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I was kind of sad back then, but now it doesn't matter, man, because I just, I only have this friend now, and I know this is kind of crazy because, like, you change, but yeah, I mean, people change, and like, I've been talking with him for 5 years now, like, and I can imagine like myself talking with him from 5 years, oh shit, 5 years from now on. I can imagine talking with him from 5 years now on, like in the future, in the next 5 years. I can't imagine myself talking with him because, like, even now that I like didn't make like 10 the famous 10K per month USD dollars. Even now that I'm still learning, developing these skills with cold calling and like all these things, even now I don't feel my more the connection, and I don't care. I just don't care. The only thing that I'm focused right now is the goal. That's the only thing that matters for me the most. And like I'm just thinking about. I'm pretty sure, man, because like I'm pretty sure because, but I'm pretty sure that if I uh, could go back in time, like with this knowledge that I have right now, like, and the resources that I had back then that I wasted in useless shit, like, and it's been like, let's say, like, if I could back like 1 year, I would be already making a lot of money with sales, a lot of money. And instead of me being, I didn't get sad because of that, because it makes me like really see that what matters is the knowledge and like knowing how to apply this knowledge. So like for now at this current moment, the amount of the money that I made with sales right now with cold calling was like 50 euros. Not much, but I did something. So in like 4 months since I got to know everything, but one month only since I started applying to offers. So like in 1 month I did 50 euros. Not much, but I got the knowledge and I was able to get in this offer that I am right now, which is a way better company, more established. So imagine like 1 year, just 1 year, like damn, like with this knowledge that I already have back then, like I would making, I would be making a lot of money. So it's obvious. Like again, it's not like I'm sad because of that. I'm actually more excited because I know that me continuing doing that in the next, like even like 6 months, the next 6 months, focusing on the fucking input because I have right down here, impatient with the with inputs, patient with outputs, focusing on the inputs, how to deliver in a confidently the script, focusing on helping the prospect, focusing on finding a problem if there's a problem to be solved, focusing on putting the volume, hitting the KPIs, converting the leads like in a way that I can see, I can track the all the data, put this in a spreadsheet, analyze that. Like these are the things that is are in my control that I can see, that I can measure, that I can modify, that I can improve. Focusing exclusively and only on that, that is like it's unreasonable for me not to succeed. So it's just a matter of time and energy. Because right now I don't have money, but I have a lot of time and I have a lot of energy. So there is this law of the more you put in, the more you're gonna get out. So it's obvious. Like for me, like when I did this thing of imagine myself in the past, like with the knowledge that I have right now, I I could feel like I know that I would be making a lot of money with sales. So like from this future now on, I know that when like let's say goes by 6 months, like my version of in the month six is going to be way more smart than I am right now, way more skilled, and I will be make more money. So like for that to become true, the only thing that I must do now is continue doing what I'm doing right now, avoiding the fucking distractions because this is useless. And like this is something that I'm starting to little by little. Like I said, it wasn't like I can even see like that's the good thing of always recording, documenting all this shit because I can see like it was way different from my first video. A lot of things happens even though like because like when you're just in your head you can see, but like now that I recorded I can see what I said. I can see that I'm making progress. There's good days, bad days, whatever. But that I think that's the main point. I mean, for the main point is just don't fucking give up. And from again, I saw a video of Alex, and like that's the thing, like you, and that ties up with what my friend said of you being congruent. So what I think, what I believe, what I say, and how I act. So when you have this dissonance, incongruency, that's where the problem lies. So I was having this with the training. So yeah, that's why my hand is fucked. I mean, I was lonely the 25 minutes of this video. That's why it's fucked because I don't have the gloves. So yeah, but whatever. But I get back to training, and I was like getting with these excuses. Oh, I will only train when I get the money. Well, fallacy, right? I discovered that watching Alex's video. Like that doesn't make sense, because if you just switch the things, it's not gonna make sense. So I wanted to X if I get Z. That doesn't make sense. Like so, let's say right now I'm saying I was thinking I will only train once I got money. So like if we switch, I will only make money once I start training. Doesn't make sense, right? So fuck that. Like it's always fucking excuses. And one thing that I learned is that again from like this is from Layla Ermozi. Like the thing she said in a context of a relationship, but I was able to like think this in a different perspective, which is the phrase goes something like for a good relationship, like for you to have a good relationship, the only thing you must do is to find reasons to stay because you will find it. So it's the same thing. Like you can always find reasons to stay on something with someone or not. Like if you really want something, you will find out. And this is a thing of me. Like that's why of the thing of the coaches. The people that need coaches are the people that they don't know what to do by themselves, and that's okay. But like for me, I always try to do things by myself. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I didn't. That's why like I'm watching Alex, I'm talking with other guys that are way more experienced than me because I don't know shit. But I'm willing. Like if they're not gonna help me, fuck that. I will find out by myself. So tying this up, tying this with what Layla posted. So if you put your energy, like other thing Alex said, like when you put your focus on is where your power lies. So you can always find reasons to stay, right? And the same goes for reasons to not stay, to just leave. So I could do that, like, oh, I have a shit notebook, because this thing is true, like, I have a shit notebook, uh, I don't have the better equipment, my English, like, I'm not a native speaker of English, I could say all of that shit. Maybe there are good reasons, motives, but that only matters to me. Like, if I go with that, I won't accomplish anything. So fuck that. I prefer to go to the other route, which is, okay, how can I? Okay, I don't have the best laptop, so how can I? I don't have the better cell phone, but how can I? I don't have the best English, but how can I improve that? And then like based on this framework, that's what I'm doing. How can I make this shit work? By brute force, because I don't give a fuck. I'm not dedicated, but even though like I'm not the smart one, I'm definitely not the more intelligent one. I can still figure shit out because I'm willing to put the effort. And like this is something that I'm developing day by day. Crazy, crazy shit. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm changing for the best. changing. You know, things are getting way more clear. I'm glad that I didn't just give up for like the minus, the slight list, the like the small problem because of a small thing. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I'm grateful to myself. And now, ju- the only thing that there's left for me is to keep going and keep doing, keeping showing up and improving. And then, if I do that, if I continue doing that, put a shit ass amount of volume, always looking for feedbacks from people that are already there or like it's at least a little ahead of me, more experience, implementing those feedbacks in my execution and being humble to say I don't know, can you help me? With that, there's no fucking way I won't succeed. There's no fucking way. So yeah, that's it. Take care, man.